to today's video, and as you can tell by the title, I made my way over to Target and did a try on video. I wanted to see what was out there and I thought, you know what, let me show you guys. I tried on a bunch of stuff. Most of it was in the plus size section, which is great. So I thought, let me share with you guys my thoughts and opinions on some of the stuff that I tried on. So let's just get started with the first item. The first one I tried on actually was from the straight section. As I was making my way down to the back of the store, which is where the plus size section was, I saw this dress and I first saw it in black, but then I thought, let me try it on in a pattern so you guys can actually see how the dress looks. I always say I try and avoid trying things on in black, even though I like black. It's just hard to show you guys what it actually looks like in a change room. Now this is one of these dresses, and look, I do want to say they're like a dime a dozen these days. They are so simple. They've just got the shirring up the top and then it's nice and flowy down the bottom. They were in last year, I think even the year before, and it looks like they're going to be in again this year. Why? Because they're so simple to put on and you can wear them casually, you can dress them up, you can wear them at home, and you know what, you don't even have to worry about wearing shapewear or anything because it's designed to just be relaxed and free. Now I tried it on in a size 20 and the 20 fit me pretty good. So the dress is a linen fabric, which means it's going to be cooler for the summer, and we all know it gets pretty hot here in the summers, so this is something you could definitely take to the beach, to the park if you're going for a picnic, or even just a lovely day out. If you pop on a nice hat, some flats, you're good to go. Comfortable, which is most of us main thing, to be comfortable, and then in the summer we don't want to be too hot. So if you want to check it out, that dress retails for $75. Whilst we were looking at that dress, as I made my way to the plus section, I actually saw some pants in the same print. And I've said pretty often to you guys, I don't wear pants like this because I personally don't find them comfortable, but I know so many people do, especially just the flowiness and the bagginess of them. Now I tried on these pants in a size 24 and I think the fit was perfectly fine. They have an elastic waist up the top, and as I said, they're nice and baggy and flowy, and they were also that linen fabric. If you are somebody who loves pants like this, who just loves to have that freedom and flowiness, definitely check them out. They were in the plus section and they were $50. Next up, now I did try on this dress in black because they didn't have it in another color, and I tried it on in a size 22. And I've tried on a few styles of this dress just from different stores, and I feel like it's such a nice simple summer dress. A lot of the stores have the singlet version. This one was a t-shirt version, which I also really liked. I think the fit was really good on me. It wasn't tight. It didn't like feel suffocating or restricting at all. The top was like a ribbed t-shirt, and then the bottom was nice and flowy. There were pockets, which we all love a pocket. And as I said, it was flowy, so you don't have to wear shapewear or anything down the bottom because, you know, you can just let yourself have that freedom to be flowy. I love that the sleeves came all the way down to here. Like, so they're not a 3/4, but they're just a nice sleeve that kind of covers the whole arm. If you like that, I actually did. And to be honest, if they had this in a different color, I might have considered buying it. I'm just not a like black in summer person. I don't know why. Maybe it's like as I get older, I avoid the darker colors. Like, I just love anything bright. So if they did have it in a lighter color, I would have tried that on. But as I said, I just want to show you guys. Maybe in another store, they might have a different color, or maybe they're still putting out the stock. But if you're looking for something like this, I definitely recommend it. It was very comfortable. I think it looked good on. The length of the skirt, well, the bottom bit was actually quite lovely. It wasn't that ridiculous length that I don't like. It was a nice length that I do like. So I definitely recommend this one. I feel like it's something that you can get years wear out of it, and just like a wash and wear, and you'll be comfortable, and you can definitely style this one up with the jewelry, handbag, shoes and all that, because especially being black, like you can just go all out and just accessorize it to dress it up and look fabulous. That one retails for $45. Next up, I saw this brown, like a long shirt dress, and I tried it on in a size 24. Now, as I've said, brown seems to be the color that's in this spring, and I like it. The dress on me itself was actually a little bit too big. I just found, especially like when I went to tie the waist bit of it, there was so much extra fabric happening. But otherwise, I liked the style of it. you could tell it was actually designed for plus size because it had like extra pleating kind of under the boobs and also down in the like stomach area, so to give us that extra bit of room and to keep kind of that A-line style as well. Now if you didn't want to like tie it up in the waist, you could just take off the like sash bit. Otherwise, me personally, I love a little tie-up moment. It has buttons all the way down, and even the sleeve length was pretty good. The length is that length that I don't like, but otherwise the dress is quite lovely. Now this is something that I would say would be a nice like work dress. You could team up with some nice pumps and a lovely handbag. That will look really stylish. But also, like, I feel like now races are in. You could definitely go to the races and wear that, or even like a Friday after work drinks, a nice necklace up the top. I think that would work really well. These shirt dresses, they are always in, I find. It's something that's like a classic fit that you can wear year after year after year, and especially like usually the fabric of shirts is something that lasts for so long. So if you want something like that, definitely check it out. Of course, that dress also had pockets because who doesn't love pockets? That dress retails for $75. Next up, I had to try on a denim dress because I feel like they are everywhere, and I tried this on in a size 24. Now this denim dress is actually denim, like it's that thick denim fabric, so weight wise of the dress, it's quite heavy in terms of like having that extra comfort. You know how when I tried on the one at Big W, it was so light. It wasn't denim, but it has that light effect. This is a little bit heavier, so I feel like in true summer it might get a little bit hot. Granted, the dress is short, so at least you've got that going. However, I didn't personally love this dress. I think the size was okay. Actually, I think it was a bit big for me. However, I just feel like it didn't really do anything for me, and it didn't look like it was meant to be like too baggy. It had an elastic in the back, which is quite nice, so it gives you that room. And look, it didn't feel restrictive or anything, which is great. It has buttons all the way down. You know what? If on a dress where the fabric is this thick, I would like those buttons. What are they called? You know those ones that like snap together? I feel like that would work much better with this sort of dress, because this is something like you would have to undo a few buttons to get it on, so the snap ones will be nice and quick. All in all, I like that blue shade of denim. Dress was alright. It retails for $65. Target, I feel like, is a little bit on the upper end, like when you compare it, because look, they're our stores, you know, we've got our Kmart's, our Big W's, and our Target. And Target, so when you're looking at it that they're selling Kmart products in the other section, and then I know their clothing, a lot of the time it is better quality, but in your head you're thinking of like Kmart prices. It's pretty much double, maybe more than double Kmart prices. Some of the things are worth it and some just are not. Next up, I tried on this set, and I know people do love a good set, like a pants set. So I was like, let me go out on a limb, let me get away from like my true style, because you know, sometimes you think, nah, I don't like that, but you might like it, so you just never know. You got to try it on. And I tried on the shirt and the pants in a size 22. Now this fabric is quite bold, but the fabric was really lovely. You had like that satin fabric with a thickness to it. I can't quite explain it. It just felt like quite thick satin, which I really like, because I feel like it's not going to crease. Now this is a more elegant look. I feel like with the right shoes, you could definitely wear this to work or to dinner and have that stylish moment. I've seen quite a few people wearing stuff like this in all sorts of sizes, and it does have a nice stylish element to it, and it's just something different from wearing a dress all the time. The pants had pockets, the pants had elastic up the top, so plenty of room to like give if you need it. And the shirt was just a regular shirt with your normal buttons. You definitely could buy them separate. I just thought I'd try them on as a set to show you guys what they look like. But if you got the shirt, you could definitely wear it with something else. And if you have the pants, you could definitely wear them with just like plain tops or anything. So if you're looking for something that looks like that, like a nice dressy shirt pants set, definitely check it out. The shirt was $40 and the pants were $40. Next up, I tried on this dress in a size 20. At first I was like, I don't know, it's kind of not me. But then usually when I'm there, I'm just looking for things that also you guys might be interested in buying as well. Now I did like this color. To me, it is more of a wintry color. because it's kind of like burgundy, like it's not totally brown. However, when I put the dress on, I really liked it. I thought it stayed really nice on. I always say that I don't like to wear things that are too like high up because I feel a little claustrophobic, but maybe because this dress had all the elastic on the front bit, it felt okay. The sleeves were nice, like they're not tight, so they were a little bit flowy, and even the bottom bit was nice and flowy. It had pockets, because who doesn't love pockets? But I really like the style of this. I didn't see it in any other colors. Otherwise, I probably would have tried on a different color. However, I think this color actually looked nice on me anyway. It's definitely with what the fashion is now, like nice and flowy for summer. So if you're someone who doesn't like singlet style dresses, you would definitely like something like this. That dress retails for $55, and that one was from the plus section. So I feel like I'm still on a hunt to find jeans that I love. Look, my favorite jeans that I own are the corset styles, but they don't have pockets. Like, I just don't understand why you would not put pockets in the front of jeans. I think that's so weird. And the last jeans that I bought were my big W ones. I thought they sat really nicely on. I still like them. The only thing is they're not as high-waisted as I like, and sometimes they kind of dig into me when I sit down. So now I'm on a hunt to get high-waisted jeans with pockets that are not too baggy but not skinny. I will get there. I'll keep trying and looking for some. So I tried on this pair from the Target Curve selection, and they were in a size 24. I actually thought they sat pretty decently on. They had those like mum vibes to me. I liked because it didn't feel tight up the top. I should have just sat in the chair to see if they would dig in. They do sit a little bit higher, which I liked. However, I find a lot of the jeans sit a bit lower in the back, and therefore I don't want to have like anything popping out. Like if I sit down, I don't want people to see my bum, if you get what I mean, because sometimes your top doesn't cover all the way down. Especially, I mainly wear jeans in winter. I want the back covered. It's cold. The jeans were a little bit long, which I have no issues with that. I love jeans that are long. However, I didn't like the blue of the denim. You know, they kind of gave me 80s vibes, which I don't really love those. What is it called? Stonewash? The 80s? It seemed like that to me, which I don't love. Therefore, I will keep searching, and you guys will be with me on my journey. Although, do I really need jeans in summer? I'm definitely not going to be wearing them, so we've still got time. Those jeans retail for $50. And lastly, I tried on this t-shirt in a size 22, and I actually saw this t-shirt right at the front of the store in the straight section, and I was like, oh, that's a cute t-shirt. I might try it on. And then I saw it in plus. I was like, oh, cool. I'll get it in the plus. And the fabric is so thick, which is really nice. Like, it's a very good quality t-shirt. I don't like how it sat on me. I'm not a boxy t-shirt kind of person. I did like the ribbon looking sequency thing on the top. I thought that was cute. I think that's what kind of drew me to the top. However, I knew from that kind of style, it's not something that I would wear. I actually feel like it looked better on camera than it did in real life. However, look, it's just a t-shirt. It's comfortable. It's roomy. If you're after t-shirts, and especially like, I love something like this that's like a pop of Christmas without it being too like Christmas in your face. It's something that you could wear around to the shops or to work or somewhere and not feel like you're saying Merry Christmas to people. Like, you can be a little bit festive without being over the top, because I do have some over the top Christmas tops. And I know not everybody celebrates Christmas. It's just, for me personally, it's like a nice festive time of the year. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I just love all of everything, you know, the consumerism, I guess. I just love all of that, and I feel like anything that's a little bit like that is quite fun. I've been waving these hands around way too much today. That top retails for $20. That's actually a pretty good bargain. I did do a quick lap in the shoe section. I didn't really see anything exciting or anything that I wanted to try on. I felt like they still had quite a few winter things, so I feel like they haven't fully transitioned to their summer. I was gonna call it a wardrobe, but to their summer stock. So maybe next time when I do a Target try on, they might have some new shoes out there. Alright, that is everything that I tried on at Target for this time. Do you guys have any of the items that I tried on? Do you own them? What do you think? And I know I do have overseas viewers and probably people in the US that do watch my videos too. Our Target is nothing like the US Target. The US Target is amazing. It's huge. It's got a supermarket inside. Our one is literally boring. Like, it really is. It's nothing exciting. Like, the clothes section is okay, but it's nothing to brag about. Like, it's not our go-to, let's go to Target. It would be cool if one day they could turn our Targets into like the US Targets, where it's huge and like you've got everything in there. That would be fun to see. Alrighty, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do enjoy my videos and haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.